pink color themes, pink filters, you know, what I could do, how I can make it different, because there's a million other people, I'll be honest, with a pink, black, and white theme Instagram feed, pink, black, and white theme blog that does fashion and beauty. Okay, so you still, even picking those same colors, you still have to arrange it in a way that you can be unique, that you can stand out, and that followers remember you. That's what you want to do. You want to grab your audience attention, like, hey, yes, you love pink, I love pink too, but this is my world of pink, and this is why you should follow me. This is why you should keep coming back. This is why you should subscribe to my other channels. This is why you should now follow me on Facebook. This is why you should download my newsletter. This is why you should be my client. This is why you should let me help you. So that's what you want to do. You really want to reel in your audience, and your branding will do that if it is done correctly. So when you're doing branding, think of it as, does this capture my target audience? Is this who I want to be seeing my profile and staying with me? Is this who I want to be converting from a follower to a customer? Is this who I want? Because if your branding is not attracting who you want, then it's time to change it, because there's something wrong with communication, that it's not attracting your ideal audience. Now, granted, every single follower you get, it's not going to be your ideal audience. I mean, that's just, you know, the life of things. But if the majority of your followers are not your target audience, you're doing something wrong. And so you should really reassess your branding, if it's good, if it's targeting who you want to target, and if you are personally targeting the people that you ideally want as customers. So after you pick your colors and you do your research and you decide, okay, this is my aesthetic, this is what I want it to look like, you know, I want modern, sleek, clean, abstract, whatever it is, that's what you want to go with. You pick your style, then you move on to making it visual. I personally would highly recommend that if you are not, you know, a graphic designer or website designer, that you reach out to someone to get your website professionally done. You could have me do it. You can drop your comments below, or you can contact me, jwbranding.co, and the pricing varies between, you know, website type, how detailed you want to get. We can all discuss that. Just let me know. Drop me a message. But yes, I would highly recommend to have your website professionally done if you don't feel like you are good enough to do it yourself, and that you can upkeep it as well yourself. Because I've had a lot of brands, and big name brands as well, pass by my site, look at my stuff, contact me through my site. So it needs to be professional if you are using it as a channel to create revenue from. So definitely, I would say, get it professionally done if you feel like you can't do it yourself. If you go on theunjadejournal.com, that is my blog, and I did it myself because I am a graphic designer. So you can see my blog, and I created it all myself, so definitely check it out. But I would say make sure that you have your website professionally done, and make sure you have a website, period. You always want to have a website to back you up as an individual, to back up your credentials, to back up, you know, anything that you're offering, because really, if you only have an Instagram feed, you do not look official in the business world. No business person only has an Instagram and no actual anchor of a website to tell me who you are, what you're about, what's your background, sort of like, you know, a resume. That's basically what it is. So definitely highly recommend a website. I revamped my entire website a total of 3 times, just this one alone, because it was the original one. It was connected to Jade Alycia INC. I had to separate it out. Then I did it, and I liked it, but I felt it could always need more improvement, so I did it again. And then this last time, I completely started from scratch, and I designed my whole entire website myself. So yes, it did take time. It did take a lot of time because I had to transfer over manually all the posts everything like that, revamp, do all the branding, all of that, but it was definitely worth it. I can say that because I love it. Everyone loves it. It's cohesive. It's me. And I feel like it's very neat, it's very clean, it's very professional, but it's also very original and unique. So after, you know, you've picked your aesthetic, you make sure you get that website done, and then once the website's done, then you link it up to your Instagram and make your Instagram cohesive with your website. This is the key. A lot of people just make their Instagram cohesive in itself, but when you go away from that, their website doesn't reflect their Instagram. You know, they don't have anything else, or if they do, they just have a Twitter or something like that, but it's also not cohesive. You want to make sure that your website is cohesive with your Instagram, which is cohesive with your Facebook page, which is cohesive with your TikTok page, which is cohesive with your Twitter, your YouTube. You want it to all be unison because you want your follower to be able to identify you on any platform. And that is the key. That is called like brand recognition. You know how Nike has this swoosh mark? Everybody knows no matter what that is on, it could be on a hat, they know it's Nike. That's what you want to get to. That's the level you want to get to with your blog. You want to make it so your aesthetic, your pictures, your style is so identifiable to the follower that they know immediately it's you. That they can trust this. This is you on YouTube. This is you on Poshmark. This is you on Instagram. This is you on Facebook. This is you on Twitter. This is you, you know what I mean? Everywhere. You want it to be cohesive no matter the platform. It doesn't look redundant. It looks, just for those that might think that, it doesn't look redundant. It looks cohesive. It looks like I can identify with this. This is Jade. Here, I know this is her profile. Because the colors, because of the way it's done, because of the branding. I know this is her. So I'm going to follow her on here as well. And it's also easier for the follower to convert to other platforms when they can identify it. So once that is done, and your Instagram is cohesive, and I don't mean cohesive as far as the same images, I mean cohesive as far as your colors, your fonts, you know, if you have a profile picture, but you also have an about picture and a picture on your website that you use to represent you and your little bio, whatever, use that same photo. It won't hurt. Yeah, so that's what I mean when I say cohesive. So that was kind of the steps that I went through, and once that was all cohesive, all I did was batch shoot all my content from my Instagram. And then from there, to keep it cohesive, because even if you look on my website, the colors are, the whole aesthetic is cohesive. I began to use my Instagram posts as doubling it as content, and this is an extra little bonus for you guys. So write this nugget down. When you batch your content, and this is something I really don't give to people. Like, this is something that I normally charge people for to work with me, because we do social success, and we do business plans and all that stuff for people. So this is a golden nugget for you guys. So the golden nugget is this: when you batch, you know, shoot your content for your social platforms, this could be Instagram, this could be YouTube, this could be TikTok, this can be Twitter, whatever it is, double that as the photos for your blog post, and make sure on your website you are linking your Instagram to your website, so your Instagram feed comes up on your website. Bingo. Now, when you post on your Instagram those batched posts that are also representing photos in your blog post, link the website underneath on your Instagram, and now you've killed two birds with one stone. Not only have you created good content, excellent content, content that matches your aesthetic, your colors, theme, your style, all of that, but now you've cut down on the work, because you don't have to do double the work to make photos for your blog, you know? Now you have the content for your blog, you just write up your blog post and you link it, and then you can also use the first paragraph in your blog post. If you make your intro really good, really juicy, you can use that as a photo caption to go with that photo on your Instagram account. And then at the bottom you can do read more at, and you have the link there. Or you can say read more via link in my bio. Whatever you want to do. That's the way to work smarter and not harder. So take that golden nugget for what it's worth. Revamp if you need to. Take tips from me if you need to. And if you guys want to reach out to me to have me brand your business, your blog, your YouTube page, wherever you see that you need graphic design help, definitely message me and I will respond. So thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Love you guys. Have a blessed week. Bye.